What does it mean that you obviously have guys out and a guy like Jake Tonges makes a touchdown catch to win a game?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, it wasn't just that catch, but both of those tight ends, him and Luke, and Juice picking it up. Losing Kittle in that game was big for us. I mean, it was a huge part of the game plan, as you guys saw earlier. Had to mix some guys around, and those guys just stepped up big, man, and especially to end it with the game winner.
But with everything that went on, missed field goals, guys getting hurt, to win this game, what does that mean?
I was just so happy with our team. I mean, there was a lot of adversity in that game that we had to overcome. Offense, defense, special teams, a number of injuries, those 2 turnovers, being able to get 2 to even it out and still find a way to win. I was real proud of our team. That was our first game together, and didn't like everything, but I liked how our guys played. I liked the attitude. They never wavered, and I expect us to get better as we go.
A lot of new moving parts on the defense.
How pleased were you that Christian was able to go today and that he was able to be as impactful as he was?
What's that?
How pleased were you that Christian was healthy, able to go today?
I'm real pleased. I mean, we got a scare on Thursday, but started feeling much better about it Friday and Saturday. And I didn't get to talk to him about it. It seemed like it wasn't an issue, and thought he had a hell of a game, man. It was awesome to have him out there.
What can you say about Brock's poise?
I know it's a different year, but this is the kind of game that he did not win last season. Does that strike you at all that this is a different kind of feeling, different kind of team than it was last year?
Not really. I'm so, I feel like in our building and our meetings, just talking to the guys, I think we started out trying not to make comparisons to other teams. Like, we're trying to not have this year be tied to any other year from the past. And I think we started out that way, talking that way, but I think it's become that way. I don't think we're thinking much about that right now, and we've been working to do that. And I think a game like this makes it easier to do that too, because you're right. I mean, they finished that. That was one that could have gone either way, especially after the missed field goal, the block, the 2 turnovers, and a few of the big injuries in that game. So for us to still find a way to close out that and win, I was real proud of this year's team, and hope we'll be back at it next week, ready to go.
All right, guys, appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Christian, what was your view of it? I don't know if you saw it live, but what was your view of the play there?
Yeah, I ran a flat and then just watched from there. And, yeah, it was awesome. Felt like it was slow motion. And then when he came down with it, obviously we were excited.
This could be for either of you, but did you realize?
Yeah, he's a guy that's made of the right stuff, too. Practices really hard. Attention to detail is great. He's willing to block, does all the things right. So it's pumped for him. Yep.
After 31 touches.
There were a lot of games last year, particularly in the division, that came down to the wire that you guys weren't able to pull out. What does it do for this team's confidence to get one on the road against a division opponent early, and especially with it being in question till the end there?
Yeah, it means a lot. I think, we have a really new team, and I think there's so much talk about this, our past teams, and but we try to wipe all the past noise away and focus on this team. And to have a bunch of new guys come out for the first time together and to play with each other and get out a gritty win against a good team in a tough environment, that's a big deal. And there's so much we can build from that we're excited about. But to come out of a game like that with a win is huge.
Brock, all the one-on-one stuff.
Just for the record, Brock, were you definitely throwing that for Jake all along? Wasn't throwing away or anything like that?
Yeah. No, I knew Tonges was going to come down to it.
Can you just give us through you're obviously the long play, you're looking left, you're moving around. Describe that play?
Yeah, I mean, it was a fast break, so you walk up and snap the ball quick, and it was just a straight across the board read, and just felt like the coverage was tight, and at that point I felt like I needed to leave the pocket, trying to find a guy in the end zone, and then as I'm going away, it was put it hopefully to where Tonges can get it or nobody can get it. I know it was a close call, but he used his length, came down with it, and yeah, here we are.
Christian, what was your view of it? I don't know if you saw it live, but what was your view of the play?
What does it say about him to stay ready for that moment?
I mean, he's a guy that even last year, I remember against the Rams, George was down and we had Tonges go in. Like, he's been a smart guy, and it's just, it comes down to opportunities and in games. Do you get the right look, to get the ball and everything? So he's been a consistent guy all throughout last year in camp, and George goes down today, and then boom, he's ready for his opportunity. So we all love Jake. He's a smart kid, and we all love him, and he's a brother to us. So we're gonna keep moving forward.
Right, so I had a corner curl route, and I kind of slipped a little bit coming out of it, but I looked back at Brock, and he was started scrambling around. So immediate scramble drill, try and stay in bounds, try and beat your guy. I saw him throw it up. I wasn't sure if he was throwing it away or whatever, but I just tried to cut underneath the the corner right there and high point it and, come down and bounce. So.
Is that just instinct in terms of attacking the ball? Because some guys may stand back and wait for it to come. Like, how did that kind of happen?
Yeah, it's something you work on. It's like a good fundamental of football is like always reaching out and trying to high point the ball or attack the ball so that, you let it get into your body or whatever, the defender can punch it out or whatever. So that's something, we work on and we emphasize a lot in practice and stuff. So I'm glad to see it, come into play there.
Does that moment feel like it's happening in slow motion? Does it feel like it's happening fast? How does it, like in your head, how's it playing out?
Definitely slow. I went up, I caught it, looked down at my feet, make sure I was in bounds, and kind of looked around for some flags. And it was silent, because we're on the road. So I think Russell Gage, someone was like, "You scored!" And so then I was, didn't believe it, and then I was, spiked the ball, go celebrate with all my guys. So.